briefed in person.
Excuse me, sir. Colonel Weisskopf to see you.
And the deadline for that is today, right?
Yes, sir.
Jesse, left turn, maintain altitude.
Would you excuse us, please?
Leo, hang on a second. What's the problem on the ground?
There's no problem on the ground, sir. When we deployed hydraulic system 1, our nose wheel indicator light didn't illuminate. Now, chances are it's a problem with the indicator light itself, but at the moment we have no way of knowing if our front wheel's locked. An F-16's been scrambled from Durban Air Base. I'll be here in 22 minutes.
Then what happens?
They'll pull up alongside, try to get a visual read.
And then what happens?
If we don't have our wheels?
Yeah.
There are a number of options at that point.
You'll keep me briefed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Listen, we've got a problem up here. Is it down?
I'm sorry, sir. We don't know yet.
Why not?
Well, there's no moon tonight. It's tough for them to see under the plane, but they're still trying.
What's next?
We do a flyby at Andrews Tower and take a look.
How close do we fly to the tower?
You're going to have to fly pretty close.
At what altitude?
Pretty low.
We can't just stay up here for a couple of days and wait till there's a moon?
We'll let the boys next door in the Falcon poke around a little bit first, but I want to tell you...
What else?
We're going to have to refuel pretty soon.
Larry, would you go back and mention that to CJ?
Yes, sir.
Well, now they want me to make Brooklyn a priority. And when did these guys become Smoot and Holly? Hang on a second. Jesse Weisskopf's coming down and he ain't smiling.
No, sir, they're not able to get a visual read. We're going to go ahead with a flyby at Andrews.
Okay. How long do you think this will take?
Probably about an hour and 15 minutes.
An hour and 15? Where are we?
We're over central Tennessee. They took us off the jet routes.
All right, pretty soon, though. We got to stop just flying around.
Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is Colonel Weisskopf. From the hooting and hollering we can hear through our cockpit door, you've no doubt heard that we have a clear indicator light on our landing pier. We're cleared for landing at Andrews Air Force Base. For those keeping score, our total flight time will have been 22 hours and 13 minutes using 3 separate flight crews along the way. We will have traveled 10,700 air miles on our return trip, a significant portion of that over West Virginia and Tennessee. White House staff on the ground informs us that while airborne on this flight, 3 separate pieces of legislation have been negotiated and initialed by the President. We've had an engagement, a birthday, and the nation of Colombia was recertified as an ally in our war against drugs. I hope you won't consider this time we've spent together a waste. And now I'm being handed... Hang on just one moment. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to move us to runway 39er. There's a strong wind shift under 10,000 feet, so Andrews Approach has asked us to abandon our descent, make a 30-degree right turn, and maintain our current altitude. I'm sure we'll be down in no time now.